Okay, it's over. Students have gone. Last class. This is what it looks like, the classroom. This is a smaller size. I wouldn't say this is a small classroom. It's probably a medium size. I like them at least this size, because I usually have the conversation classes. I'll have if I have over 25, it's difficult to do the pair work or the group work because I have them stand up in groups of 3, and you have to move the tables around. But this is okay, but because you can move the tables, they're not, and the chairs, you're going to move the chairs back if they were going to sit. I usually would take up here. I would take 3 of these a couple of these chairs, and I'd put them right over here. And I'd put groups of 3 here, then groups 3 here, and then 3, 3, 3, and then over there 3, and depending on how many students were in the class, and it's easy to work. Okay, I don't like it when the chairs are affixed to the door. Some of them, the chairs are affixed to the tables. You can't move the chairs or you can't move the tables around. This is really nice. Now this console is very old. Unfortunately, this is not very good. It's even got a VHS deck down here. It doesn't work. It's because it's so old, the quality is not good. When I would play my CDs, they weren't always clear. But they still did the job. What is nice about it is the speakers were loud. So could do the best. You did the best. I did the best I could with that. But this is again, that's it, and that's it. Teaching career comes to an end. That's it. Yeah, like I said in the last video, I'm done. But these are all of the CDs. What I've done is. I've taken the original CDs and I've copied them onto my computer and then made a special file that I could keep, and then I can make them anytime. I didn't matter whether the original CD was damaged or not. And so every year, or basically every year or every semester, I'd get a new one of these things and put and keep these the DVDs in here. Now they would last long, but they're not professional DVDs, so sometimes they stick, and it doesn't matter because I could just go home and make another one. And I also usually carry a backup here for these A1 or A2 or practice tests. So these were mostly for the about half of them for the TOEIC classes, and you needed these because if you come to class and the TOEIC wasn't the CD didn't work or skipped and you didn't have a backup, you were pretty much stuck. There's nothing you could do until you got a CD. So I bring them here, and I was doing a lot of teaching in a lot of different classes. So if I forgot them or I lost them or whatever, I could easily make copies the next day or for the next class. But I would always bring backups. All these. See, look at these. They're all filled with these CDs. These aren't DVDs. They're all CDs. So I'm leaving the classroom, and these go in the garbage. Okay, this is my last evening class. This was a very small TOEIC class. And as students have all left, the class leaves. The class actually ends at 7:30, but I finished and I've turned in my grades. So, and I said my goodbyes to the office staff. So, this is it. I don't need to wait until 7:30 because everything's gone. Again, there was only 7 or 8 students in this class. So what is it? I came to Japan 85, left 89, returned in 91. Now it's 219. That's 34 years. 34 years. The first 10, 11 were teaching language schools. It was a nightmare. And then 96, I got my first university job, and I've been doing it until today. It's I'm leaving. I'm not. Teaching was. I'm going to be done with it, but I'm not going to say I really miss it. But what I will say is this was a very, very good fit for me. Okay, I never could have found a job or a career like this in the States. This was perfect. And when I landed my first university job in 96 at Sophia University after summer, no way was I leaving. No way was I leaving. That this was very, very good. I could make a good salary, and I had a lot of time off. So this is only because of this job that allowed me to to buy the properties. And again, this was a perfect fit for me. It's exactly the kind of job that I could do with and make a living and not dread going to work. So it's over, but I have fond memories, very fond memories of Japan, and all said and done, fond memories of teaching. Sayonara.